The latest Marvel special presentation released this week. The Punisher, One Last Kill. We will delve into my thoughts before going into your thoughts. The fight scenes in this were violent and great. I'm glad there were an intensity to the fights. You could feel the emotion in the scenes. Having Karen cameo was cool to see as a figment of Frank's imagination as he spirals, seeing different people. I think they did a good job in showing us Frank's story. This may have been some people's first time seeing this Punisher, and they did well to give us a recap, but also show us how he has progressed. The last thing I'll mention is I like how this feels like a setup for more Punisher, and you can see how much Jon Bernthal cares about the role. So let's get into what you guys thought. Mike Crum is up first, who just says beautiful brutality. I agree. I'm glad that's something that wasn't toned down or was kept to a minimum during this. Aaron is up now. The whole thing felt like a cold open for another hour special that never came. I agree. It feels like a prologue to either a few things. A one-off appearance in Spider-Man Brand New Day, which leads to him having cameos in other Disney Plus shows like Daredevil Born Again Season 3. 2. A Punisher sequel series for Disney Plus, which I think would be my preferred option, or 3. A Jon Bernthal-led Punisher movie as a continuation from his appearance in Spider-Man Brand New Day. Wade Parker is the next comment we got. This was a very fun special, and the action was just impeccable, but there was some good emotion too. Since I'm a massive dog person, the saddest part was the dog getting killed. The hallucination scenes were so cool, and it was nice seeing Karen again, even if she wasn't real. Like Wade, I am a huge dog person, so when the dog was killed, I was shocked. But I am glad that the dog killer got his comeuppance at the end. In terms of Karen, I hope we see her and Frank interact with each other in Born Again Season 3 or another project. Arnov said they screamed when they saw Karen cameo. I was shocked when she appeared. This feels like it's setting up their relationship in the future, especially with how Karen acted like Frank in Daredevil Born Again Season 2. Hottie is up now. Punisher's special presentation felt so mid to me. A lot of people are loving it, but it just felt repetitive. If you've already seen both Punisher seasons on Netflix, you'll probably know what I mean. Jon Bernthal was amazing though, and his screams were funny as hell lol. I understand that criticism. It felt like a recap of the previous seasons of his show for first-time viewers of this version of Punisher. But ultimately, I had a fun time watching. Fathi Muhammad design is up now. Apologies if the pronunciation was incorrect, but they say. I think they tried to explain that the Punisher cared only about revenge for his family, which is why he didn't care what Fisk was doing in the city. The film is great and made the character more like the Punisher, Dirty Laundry, as well as the 2005 film and game. A fantastic short film, and I hope there will be more. From this ending, Frank isn't seeking revenge, but rather punishing everyone, because he's the Punisher. I am expecting another Punisher project moving forward since the villain Monucci lived, and with Frank killing her son in front of her, I don't think she will forget. Adrian is the next comment. Thought it was brilliant. It's a little repetitive of the Punisher Season 1 character arc, but it's so well done here that it's effective and efficient. I agree. For the most part, it felt like a recap of the Netflix show to get people caught up with what happened in the show that didn't watch it. Pronounced Jamai is up now. Once again, if the pronunciation is wrong, I apologize. It was good. Did have some audio issues. Wish it was longer or should have been made into movie. Glad Disney didn't water it down. I agree. I am disappointed that we only had a one-off special that was only 40 minutes long. I do hope that this leads to a full series. The issues with the audio were noticeable. Thankfully, they are being fixed. Ogo is next. I thought it was very interesting. The action was amazing, just wish the emotional parts got fleshed out a little more. The main issue this seemed to have was the length, which is understandable, and I agree. JKR is up now, who shares the same sentiment with others that it was short. Wish it longer. Honestly, an hour to an hour 20 would have been better. The action was incredible. I think they done really good with that. And the cinematography, the emotional parts deserved more time to flesh out, and that's really my main issue is length. I agree. While there wasn't a long special, it made up for it with the action. I think the special would have benefited from the length being longer. Ether is our penultimate comment for this video, who says I really loved it. Action sequences were great. Wish they made it a little longer. I agree. To end the comments, we have Chamo, who says the action was awesome and the emotional scenes were pretty solid. Overall, it was great. The general consensus is that the action was top-notch and the emotional scenes were great. But the main downside was the length, which is completely understandable. There are all the comments we received talking about the Punisher, One Last Kill. Thank you all for your support on the post. I hope you guys will give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day or night, and stay safe everyone. Much love to you all.